Kindy Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindy crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindy Rockstars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindy Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Joining me on today's show is Tara DROUIN. Welcome to the show, Tara.
Hi, Patrick. Thanks for having me.
You got it. All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into Kindy music.
So I'm a teacher and a mom and a musician. Music has always been in my heart. I have been creating songs with my husband and my brother in a band, and my friend Rob, in a band called Iridescence for over 20 years. We write like pop rock songs, and we've had some success with our music being licensed to Nickelodeon, which was really cool. And shows, cool. They use some songs in shows like Zoe 101 and Drake and Josh.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
What shows were you on?
Yeah, so they used at least 5 of our songs. So if you're familiar with Iridescence's music, you'd be able to recognize them in the episode. So that was pretty awesome when that happened. And what else? So I'm a teacher for over 14 years. I've taught grades 1 through 6. I taught music. I taught drama. I've taught all over New York, in Brooklyn, Queens, and Long Island is where I'm from. I live in a town called Bethpage. And then I'm also a children's book author. I took 2 of my songs and I turned them into books. So One Heart is the one we're going to be, listening to today as the song. And yeah, I mean, that's been amazing just to see the feedback I've gotten from it and the difference that I feel like I've made in my classroom, promoting unity and diversity and kindness.
So tell me a little bit more about how you decided to get into Kindy music. Was it really because of the books, or?
Yeah, it was definitely because of the books. I mean, I just decided to, well, really, I love teaching and I love music. So it was a way to merge the two. And One Heart came as an inspiration from like seeing all my students, from different backgrounds and their, different ethnicities, and how we're all, it's like a big melting pot, the world. But inside we're all the same. We all have one heart. So I just wanted to teach my students about that and about acceptance and loving one another. And it also came from being a mom too, and like seeing my daughter and, how it's like, when you come into your own and knowing yourself, you see that you look different than everybody, not everybody looks the same, but like, that's the beauty of the world, is that we do all look different, but, we're all human beings. So that song inspired me to create it into a book. But then, so I kind of segued, I had, more musical ideas, and I ended up pairing up with another teacher, mom, musician, and we created a kids band called the Gumdrops. So I've even delved more into kiddie music with her, and we've collaborated on at least 3 to 4 songs. We did a song about, how different it is being back in school, called School Days. We did a Groundhog's Day song called Shadow Walk. I mean, we've done like a bunch of different songs together, and that's been wonderful also. So, I love doing kiddie music. It's so fun, even playing shows and having kids dancing around and, it being more interactive than, let's say, a rock show. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah, kids are probably better audiences in some respects. I think they can sing and dance and clap along and let you know they're having a good time.
So true. So true.
So how did you, and I ask a lot of people this, but how did you deal with the pandemic? Were you doing live performances and switch to virtual? It's what's kind of the story?
Well, I started teaching some online classes through a website called OutSchool, and I did a workshop about, it was about my book. We talked about One Heart in one of the workshops that I did. I also did a songwriting workshop where I worked with children all across the United States on developing their songwriting craft. So I kind of found a way to still be creative while being at home. My daughter wrote a song called I Know This Will Be Over Soon. And that's actually up on YouTube. So like I helped her with her songwriting skills. During the pandemic, I also released my second song and book called Red Rock Road. And and it's about my family, basically about my parents' home in upstate New York and how beautiful it is there and all the fun things that we do while at Grandma and Grandpa's house. So since I was away from my family, to have the opportunity to release that book back in December of 2020 was pretty awesome. The song was recorded with the Gumdrops, and then the book, I had this wonderful author from the UK, Samaya Basnet, she illustrated it. I made the best of it, That's all you can do. So.
Yeah, no, I think everybody kind of picked up a few new skills during the pandemic, especially when it came to virtual, which, everyone's going to carry forward, I think. I think it's a great way to expand your audience and bring you closer. All right. Are you ready to get into your song?
Yes, I would love for you to play it.
So in addition to the song One Heart, you've got a new book coming out for a song that you've just released called Starlight. So let's talk about Starlight and what inspired that song, and tell us a little bit more about the book.
So Starlight is a song that I came up with because sometimes kids have trouble falling asleep at night. And it's a lullaby about how your dreams can be a magical place where you could be a king or a queen or a superhero. I just had this vision in my mind, and my producer helped bring it to life, Dave Caggiano, and we recorded the song actually last summer. The song was recorded, and I didn't end up releasing it until this July. I was trying to have it so that the book and the song could coincide and I could release them together, but it did take me a while to find an illustrator. So I found a great illustrator. She's working on the book right now. Her name is Barbara. She's from the UK. So she sent me some preliminary illustrations and it looks awesome. There's definitely, it's tied into One Heart in the sense that it's also about like our world, our multicultural world, and how like children, because there's going to be children in the book depicted that are Asian, biracial, and then we have a little boy from France. But it's once again a multicultural song. I guess that's like my go-to now. So Starlight hopefully will be released in the fall. That's the plan. If it ends up being in the winter, then so be it. But it's being worked on right now.
All right. Well, everyone be on the lookout for that. And for now, let's go ahead and play the song. Here is Starlight by DROUIN.
Secret, I think you wanna know. Everyone has fears, they just might not let it show. One day you're gonna wake up and find you're really brave. And when it is your bedtime, you'll say you're not afraid. Close your eyes, say goodnight. There's magic and starlight. Slide down on a moonbeam. See fairies bringing dreams. This is my lullaby to every boy and every girl, to all the children of the world. There's no dragons flying outside, no monsters under beds. It's just your imagination running wild inside your head. So choose your own adventure and hop into a dream. Will you be a superhero? Perhaps a king or queen? So close your eyes, see that night brings magic and starlight. Slide down on a moonbeam. See fairies bringing dreams. This is my lullaby to every boy and every girl, to all the children of the world. So I'll turn out the light and I'll whisper goodnight as you drift off to sleep. Paris, London, Tokyo, it doesn't matter where you go. It's really that easy. Close your eyes, say goodnight. There's magic and starlight. Slide down on a moonbeam. See fairies bringing dreams. This is my lullaby to every boy and every girl, to all the children of the world.
That was Starlight by Tara DROUIN. All right, Tara, tell everyone where they can stream and download Starlight and where they can find and connect with you on social media.
So Starlight is available on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music. And you can connect with me through my website, which is taradrouinauthor.com. Yeah, and so I'd love to hear from you. So and I'm also on YouTube. I have my own channel on YouTube that has my books and songs as a video. So please find me.
Awesome.
Say hi.
All right, Tara, thank you so much for doing the show. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.